Hi there, and welcome back to a small update about Pillars of Eternity Dead 2 Deadfire. I thought you'd be interested to know that the campaign has reached 2.7 millions, which means the Berath's Blessing goal is achieved, which unlocks a new game mode with gifted bonuses too, but also like an expanded game mode with some special difficulties, some things you can adjust, similar to XCOM's Long War, that was first a mod but later got integrated. So these different game modes are now in the game. At 2.8 million, they'll add a full orchestra soundtrack that you can start to hear right now. And at 3 million, they are going to add actually companion relations. I believe it is.
Hello and welcome to another Pillars of Eternity 2 update. My name
Similar to Dragon Age, I imagine that. So that's gonna be pretty great. Also, Fulvano's voyage has continued. There has been another island added, Dunnage. And next destination is at 23,500 backers. That has been reached as well. The Ingwithan Titan. That is probably the goal. Oh, no, that's a creature concept. All right, let's see about the next update. There they're talking about that update, like that possible stretch goal. And they're introducing new companions here, Mayarua and Seraphin, an island Aumaua ranger. I really like the Aumaua as a concept, and with a bird of prey, so probably also a unique pet, like that cool fox we had with Serani. So, like Kana, her brother, she's a loyal Rawatayan of Huana ancestry. So, Ishiza. So, and then we have Seraphin. That's an Olden Cypher Barbarian. Like, that's one of the combined classes. That's pretty cool. Member of the Principes and Patrina, the dominant pirate organization in the region. So you can get a pirate. Very nice. You can see these two here. So that's actually Maya Urua, and that's the Orlan. I first thought that was the that was the Aumaua, but of course that is no Orlan. So what's next is, yeah, they're kind of sending us to Beautiful Desolation, a post-apocalyptic isometric adventure game. I've had a look at it. It looks interesting. It's not that costly to buy yourself in, except if you want early access, and it looks awesome. It's definitely worth a look at. It's just not for this channel. It's only an adventure game, no role-playing game. So, but if you're interested in that, it's very atmospheric. So next stretch goal, the 3 million relationships. Appropriate for Valentine's Day. It's where they released the blog post. So they'll have relationships with each other, and they're describing that as an example of Adair, of course. He has a soft spot for animals, a troubled relationship with his god, and an unwitting tendency to express racist attitudes towards Orlans. So they are creating tags for the behaviors: cruel to animals, kind to animals, pro-Eothasian, zealous, racist. And then when you have other companions, there will be interaction. So when the watcher or a companion expresses an attitude that a companion cares about, they'll respond directly, positively or negatively, and adjust their opinion of that character accordingly. So you can change their opinion, maybe even. So that's gonna be crazy. I mean, you have not only like the paperwork companion next to you that won't change as much, just react to the world, but you can also change them through talking to them, or through the actions of the group. E.g., the watcher kicking the cat would draw a strong immediate negative response from Adair. Threatening to kill the dog of a thug would lower his opinion of you, but he wouldn't derail the conversation over it. Also, it doesn't hold it against people if they say things that are anti-Eothasian. So there is now a real do I like you, do I like you not reputations relation system that they are planning. It does not simply exist for its own sake, culminate in conversations, confrontations with the character in question or with a third party. So you can unlock things with conversations. If you're going probably to the extremes, if you have very bad or very good relationships, then similar to like I think the Dragon Age 2 systems, you will have access to special things. And if you've played Tyranny, there's also that system that you're developing like feelings towards each other, kind of. And you're unlocking special abilities there, mainly. So they've also posted a lot of some of the fun updates for Valentine's Day. Will you be my pal, Lagina? I have a lot of feelings for you. Hey there, and I wanna be with you. That's a new companion here. So that's the updates, and yeah. It's looking good to reach at least the 2.8 million for the Orchestra. Now that would be awesome to reach the Orchestra. And yeah, it's still a good week. You can see here. Also, yeah, the 3 million goal is definitely in range. So we would have the companion relationships then. That would be nice. So if you have doubts, yeah, if you really have doubts, I mean, it's the icing of a cake. It's a very good cake already. And I'll, of course, buy into it. I've pledged a bit already. Maybe I'll pledge more and get some more of this, because, yeah, you'll get the reward at the end, which means if you don't already have pillars, this is definitely worth something. If you're interested in, and go for that. It's definitely worth a try. It's just 20 up from the physical box, but on the other hand, you can also wait for some kind of sale. This is growing increasingly interesting with all the nice updates. That is the go-to thing for the digital soundtrack and everything. But you will also always be able to purchase the digital soundtrack later, I think. At least it was in Paradox Games, and they are also into that project, I think. So thank you for watching. I hope you found this interesting. It was certainly interesting for me. I'll make a new text and talk about the campaign once it is finished. Now that will be a week plus from now. Then it will be finished, and it will probably be Saturday my time when I make that, and then Saturday or Sunday it will come out. And we'll see if we've reached the 3 million or only the 2.8 million. Both is going to be a pretty great game. So if you're interested in further updates, I'm definitely covering it, at least for news. I've not yet decided if I will go for the early access. Depends on the money I make. Not through the channel, but through my business. And yeah. So thank you for watching. Happy gaming to you, and see you in one of the next videos if you like this and news updates about that, and maybe want to look at the Pillars of Eternity 1 campaign that I'm still playing through on the highest level with some roleplay. Then just subscribe. That's the easiest way to stay in contact. Or you could subscribe to the playlist, but If you only subscribe to the playlist, you won't get any messages if there's a new video out, so subscribing is the easiest thing. Have a good time and see you in one of the next videos. This is Immanuel signing out.